From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the News 8 Daily 8 Podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update.
Hi, this is Hannah Mordeau, and this is your News 8 Daily for Wednesday, May 15th. Just a deluge of rain out there this morning. We are having ponding issues, crashes on the interstate side streets that are flooded. Tara Hastings has the forecast.
Moderate to heavy rain in some spots. In the same spots, just getting the same amount of rain, really not moving all that much here. So keep that in mind. Give yourself plenty of extra time as you are heading out the door this morning. Here's a look at the last 24 hours. This is Doppler radar estimates, anywhere between 2 and almost 4 inches here in the metro area. Notice the green polygons that we have here. Those are flood advisories that are in place across parts of the metro area. All right, IMS practice today. I think the rain is going to stick around through about 11 o'clock this morning. I do think we're going to see some dry time as we head into the late afternoon. We'll see high temperatures today climbing into the upper 60s and lower 70s.
Both the Fever and the Pacers are looking for wins at home this week after losing on the East Coast last night. First, the Fever, turning focus to their home opener on Thursday. Caitlin Clark's pro debut in Connecticut did not go how she wanted. She still led the team, though, with 20 points, including a steal in the second quarter that led to a layup on the other end of the court. But the Fever fell behind early and just could not recover. They lost to the Connecticut Sun 92-71. Clark and the Fever's head coach say too many mistakes doomed their season opener. Wish TV was the only Indianapolis station on the road covering the game. Our Angela Morian reports courtside in Connecticut.
The Indiana Fever season might have started with a tough 21-point loss to the Connecticut Sun in front of a sold-out crowd here at Mohegan Sun Arena. However, Caitlin Clark's debut in the W still holds some records to it. Her 4 threes ties the most ever made by a WNBA player in her very first game. 20 points, just 3 shy of the franchise record for a debut set by Tamika Catchings back in 2002. Still, Clark believes she left a lot to be desired out on this floor.
I'm disappointed, and nobody likes to lose. That's how it is, but I don't think you can beat yourself up too much about, one game. I don't think that's going to help this team. I don't think no matter who it is on this team, nobody can do that with how they played, and just learn from it and move on. And, I guess I'm just excited for Thursday to get back home and have our home opener. And, I thought it took me a little while to settle into the game. I thought the second half was a lot better, minus some of the turnovers, but just getting more comfortable, and that's just going to come with experience and getting to play with these girls. And the more games I play, the more comfortable I'm going to get.
Caitlin was able to get her own, her some looks, and was able to knock them down. We just got to get our spacing was not great, so we're going to have to work on that. Connecticut came in and they punched us in the mouth tonight, and we don't have a lot of practice time for our next one, so we'll be in the gym tomorrow watching a lot of video, trying to figure out how not to turn the ball over 25 times.
The Fever's 25 turnovers turned into 29 points for the Sun. Clark says the whole team just has to play crisper, and that starts with her. The Fever don't have much time to get ready for the next game, which will be the tough New York Liberty team coming into Gainbridge Fieldhouse on Thursday. One thing's for sure, Clark and the rest of the Fever squad are very excited for that home opener on Thursday. We'll have you covered from there, but for now, signing off in Connecticut, I'm Angela Morian for Wish TV, wishtv.com, or follow us on Facebook for updates.
When the Fever take to their home floor for the first time, that court will have a brand new look. The team posted a video of the transformation on social media yesterday. The classic court and Pacers logo is replaced by the black and white court with the Fever logo and colors. Tip-off for the Fever and the New York Liberty is at 7 tomorrow night. The Pacers are now on the brink of elimination after losing Game 5 of their playoff series with the Knicks. The Pacers had no answer for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson, he scored 44 points as the Knicks pulled away to win 121-91. After the game, head coach Rick Carlisle called it a very poor effort.
Got annihilated on loose balls and rebounds, gave up 20 offensive rebounds and 29 more shots. So we all own it, but very embarrassing.
The Pacers now trail 3-2 in the best-of-7 series. They will try to stay alive when they host Game 6 Friday night at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. A woman is facing multiple felony charges after police say she kidnapped and threatened to kill her Lyft driver while beating her own son. Police say the drive lasted for 17 miles across the city on Saturday. According to the probable cause documents, Kiera Garrett held that driver at gunpoint and beat her son at the same time. The Lyft driver says she first picked up Garrett near South Lyndhurst Drive and Kentucky Avenue. Then they picked up Garrett's son at a basketball court nearby. Once there, the driver says Garrett fired a gun into the air and then jammed it into the driver's stomach and threatened to kill her if she did not take them to the 8520 apartment complex across town. That's where police later arrested Garrett. Indy 500 teams are watching the weather this morning, hoping to get laps in later. They need track time after rain washed out most of opening day. Our Andrew Chernoff explains why a decorated newcomer was the center of attention during the short practice session.
The wait is finally over for Kyle Larson.
I'm just glad it's here. I'm glad it's been almost 2 years of waiting for me. So glad that these couple weeks have finally arrived, and hopefully I can learn a lot and be competitive.
Larson was in an IndyCar on Tuesday, taking part in his first ever Indy 500 practice during the month of May. It represented another step for the 2021 NASCAR Cup Series champion as he hopes to make the 500 for the first time in his career.
I'll have to process a lot of information here the next 8 or 9 days. I think once the sun comes out and the track gets slicker, that's when I'll be able to feel the car a little bit better and feel what it may need for adjustments.
Larson wanted to spend more time out there on the track, but as you see, Mother Nature had other ideas. He only completed 2 laps during the practice session, none of those laps at full speed. Instead, he spent most of his time right here in his pit box.
We had to work through some things, so never really got a complete lap, but still, good to kind of get in the car and get to think about things before we get a full day of stuff tomorrow.
One person Larson is leaning on a lot this month is 2013 Indy 500 champion Tony Kanaan. Kanaan is the sporting director at Arrow McLaren. What's the biggest message to him as he gets ready for this month of May?
It's really to get used to it. I think it's time in the seat, it's frustrating when you have the first day like this. He's a racer, he wants to drive, but I think he's done pretty well. We went to Phoenix, we tested here in the open test, but it's time to go, and he's a guy that he wants to go.
A simple message for Larson from someone who has found plenty of success in Indy. At Indianapolis Motor Speedway, Andrew Chernoff, Wish TV, wishtv.com, or follow us on Facebook for updates.
IMS hopes to start day 2 of Indy 500 practice earlier than planned today. It's now scheduled to run from 10 this morning until 6 tonight, although it really looks like rain will not allow that. Race day is 11 days away, and Wish TV has you covered. We will be live inside and outside the track all morning long before the 500. You'll get behind-the-scenes access to pit lane and gasoline alley. You'll hear from drivers, team owners, fans, and see all the fans. Much more, too. Join us anytime from 5 until noon, race day on Wish TV or wishtv.com. Now, the rain couldn't stop the race to becoming an American citizen for 33 people at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Yesterday, the track hosted a naturalization ceremony. Track leaders say 33 people from 33 different countries became U.S. citizens. IMS President Doug Bowles spoke to the new Americans during that celebration.
From the very beginning of the Indianapolis 500 in 1911, it was called the International Sweepstakes because our founders wanted an opportunity through the Speedway and through the Indy 500 to celebrate what Indiana and Hoosier spirit is about, but moreover, what the American spirit is about.
This is the 3rd year in a row for the naturalization ceremony on opening day of the Indy 500. Happening today, the IU School of Medicine and Ivy Tech Community College are making sure kids are safe in cars. The two are partnering for their yearly car seat checkup. News 8's Hernan Gutierrez is at Ivy Tech's campus, and he tells us the price is right.
That's right. The price is right. It is absolutely free to roll up to this clinic later today and get some free checkups on your car seats, make sure they're installed properly. And for some of those families in need that don't have car seats, you might be able to get one from the clinic here today. Here to tell us a little bit more about car seat tips, about your installation, is Dr. Marilyn Bowles. She is with the IU School of Medicine Automotive Safety Program. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Last hour and all throughout the morning, we've been showing a regular rear-facing car seat. This time we have a booster seat. Tell us something that parents should know about their booster seats.
Well, booster seats are really important because they make the child the seatbelt fit. Seatbelts are made for adults, and by the time children are 4, or slightly older, they may be outgrowing their 5-point harness forward facing. So then it's important to use a booster seat because the seat belt doesn't fit. So the booster seat boosts the child up so that they can sit comfortably in the car. The lap shoulder belt will go over, the shoulder belt goes over the mid part of their chest, the lap belt flat across their thighs, and their legs can go bend over the edge of the seat so they stay comfortable and don't want to slouch down.
I mentioned that you guys will be giving away some booster seats to families in need. Is that just booster seats? Is that regular rear-facing seats? What's available to those families that might need it?
So for families who have a need, we would hope to be able to provide a seat appropriate for the age and size of their child.
Great. Dr. Bull, thanks for being here this morning. We really appreciate it. To access the parking lot, it'll be parking lot 9 here at Ivy Tech's campus. You'll need to access that through Capitol and West 28th Street. Lining up starts at 4, and the clinic itself starts at 4:30. Reporting in Indianapolis, I'm Hernan Gutierrez for Wish TV, wishtv.com, or follow us on Facebook for updates.
This has been your News 8 Daily from Wish TV. I'm Hannah Mordeau. Watch us on wishtv.com and follow us on Facebook for updates.
This is the News 8 Daily 8 podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update on demand. For even more, on demand and on the go, connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.